Welcome to CCS TV, where we bring you highlights and happenings from across the Coweta County school system. For the week of August 5th, I'm Dawn Revere.
And I'm Josh Johnson. As we go into the new school year, we're taking a look at upcoming events throughout the school system and a look back at a busy summer. We begin with the first day of school. On Friday, August 1st, Coweta schools welcomed back 23,000 students for the first day of the 25-26 school year. And Superintendent Horton said it all went smoothly for Coweta's 32 schools across the county.
Good morning, everybody. Happy first day of school, August the 1st, 2025. Just wanted to let you know that we have received the all clear from transportation. So all of our students are now at school this morning. And now we'll concentrate on having a great first day. We'll get them fed and then get them home this afternoon. Wish everybody just a great first day and a great 25-26 school year. As always, reach out to us if we can help you in any way. Have a good one.
Before the students returned to the classroom, the system welcomed 150 new teachers at a breakfast and orientation on July 24th. There, we caught up with one of our new teachers who grew up attending Coweta schools and has now returned to teach a new generation of students.
Coweta County is home to me, not only in the physical aspect, but in the emotional and social aspect. I know so many people within the county, within the school system and outside, that being able to be here really just feels like I'm connected to home again. Getting to start new teacher orientation and being here to see all the other new teachers and so many familiar faces of previous students coming back to be employees here is just an exciting feel.
Some may have noticed we've been busy making some upgrades over the summer at several schools across the district. Some of those include facility upgrades at Eastside and Arnco Sargent Elementary Schools, as well as ongoing work at county high schools. We also installed new shield security systems at Arnold, Lee, Madras, Smoky Road, and East Coweta Middle Schools. In preparation for the new year, the school system held safety workshops for principals, assistant principals, and school resource officers. The July workshops, led by Director of Safety Danielle Rosa, focused on safety protocols, emergency planning, the district's safety mission, and school health initiatives.
The Board of Education was also busy this summer. They met to approve the budget for the new fiscal year. The board gave final approval to an operational budget of more than $316 million at its meeting on June 24th. This year's budget does not project an increase in the local property tax rate of 15.41 mils. This, despite the fact that the county had to absorb some costs associated with state-required increases for local school systems. Some of those include health insurance costs and teacher retirement system costs for all employees. The budget also includes state-mandated step raises for classroom teachers and a 2% cost of living raise for school employees. The board's new budget also adds some growth positions and increases funding for school safety improvements.
Looking ahead, the board will be setting this year's local tax rates at the upcoming August school board meeting. But before that, the board must hold 3 public hearings. The first one was held on July 31st. The other 2 will be held on Thursday, August 7th, one at noon and the other at 6:30 p.m. The school board is considering holding the current rate at 15.41 mils and is expected to make their final decision after the August 7th hearings. For reference, the board has lowered local tax rates for 4 of the last 5 years.
In July, the Nixon Center hosted a dynamic theater workshop for Coweta students called the Broadway Experience. Leading the workshop was Stephanie Clemens, associate choreographer and original dance captain of Broadway's Hamilton. She worked closely with 25 Coweta students on vocal and dance numbers from the Broadway hit. She also gave the students an introduction to the ins and outs of auditions and rehearsals for world-class theater. We caught up with Ms. Clemens at the Nixon Center to hear more about the workshop and her time with the students. We also heard from our school system's theater teachers about the experience.
So my name is Stephanie Clemens. I am a Broadway director, choreographer, performer, and I came out here to work with the Nixon Center on building a program for the students here. It's an amazing educational program you have with an incredible space, and Kathy invited me out here to come and just do some Broadway material that I've done on Broadway and bring it out here. So we are dancing the original choreography from the Broadway musical Hamilton that I was an original cast member and associate choreographer of. love. And we're also singing the material. We're giving them an opportunity to get an audition experience, which is how we started yesterday. Today they're learning the vocals and putting the dancing and singing together. And then tomorrow we're gonna take a look at some of the technical theater. So we're gonna do some lighting, some sound design, and put together a little small performance for their family so that they can see it. But it was just absolutely eye-opening to see this incredible arts facility and this really hungry arts community that you have here.
I think that this workshop is an incredible opportunity for our students. It provides them not only with working with a professional in the field, but a professional that has credentials that are incredible. But I think the coolest thing is that they're getting, as she's moving through each particular piece, she's also giving lots and lots of feedback and also tips and tricks for how, if they want to go into this industry, that they'll be able to be the most successful. But as she does that, she also is giving them tricks and tips for just how they should live their life. So being bold and being brave and speaking out and being confident in who they are, stepping forward to learn. And I think that's such a smart thing. So there's just lots of opportunities for them to receive information and to grow.
As always, you can find out more about all of the upcoming public and student performances at the Nixon Center by visiting their website at www.thenixoncenter.net.
And that brings us to a close for today's show. Thanks so much for joining us. CCS TV will return throughout the year to bring you stories from the Coweta County school system.
We now leave you with some final remarks from Superintendent Horton as he spoke directly to new Coweta teachers at their orientation.
Guys, it's going to be a great year. I have no doubt about that. It's going to be a great year. We got really good people. You got some of the best leaders that you're about to hear from around. They do an incredible job. They take immense pride in their work, in their schools. They take care of their teachers and the students just like these folks up here do. Don't waste a second. Don't waste a second. 180 days in a school year. 180. 180 chances. It's all we get. It's all we get. And they tick off pretty fast. So don't waste a minute. I'm glad you're here. We need good people. More than ever, we need good, committed people in public education that are willing to stand in the gap for kids. And I know you wouldn't be here if you weren't those type of people, because these people wouldn't have hired you. So welcome. Please let me know if myself or staff members can ever do anything for you. I'll be around a good bit. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to seeing the difference that you're going to make in kids' lives over the course of your employment here in Coweta County.